Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Biafran activists chase away police officers, dismantle checkpoint in Cross River. Biafran activists chase away police officers, dismantle checkpoint in Cross River. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. Obubra, Cross River, suspected members of Biafran Nations League (BNL) have dismantled a police checkpoint in Obubra, Cross River State, and chased away officers at the post. The military youth of the area, numbering about 8, wearing a head warmer bearing BNL, stormed Ofubonga checkpoint by 6 a.m. today and gave the police officers a hot chase. Report in the area gathered that the military youth dismantled the checkpoint. The leader of the group in Cross River Central, Ñākēd, confirmed the attack. This might not be unconnected with the January 23 ultimatum BNL issued the federal government to release the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Benjamin Onwukal of Biafra Zion Federation, BZF, and other Biafrans in detention, which ends on Sunday. News Express. Obubra, Cross River, suspected members of Biafran Nations League (BNL) have dismantled a police checkpoint in Obubra, Cross River State, and chased away officers at the post. The military youth of the area, numbering about 8, wearing a head warmer bearing BNL, stormed Ofubonga checkpoint by 6 a.m. today and gave the police officers a hot chase. Report in the area gathered that the military youth dismantled the checkpoint. The leader of the group in Cross River Central, Ñākēd, confirmed the attack. This might not be unconnected with the January 23 ultimatum BNL issued the federal government to release the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Benjamin Onwukal of Biafra Zion Federation, BZF, and other Biafrans in detention, which ends on Sunday. News Express. Obubra, Cross River, suspected members of Biafra Nations League (BNL) have dismantled a police checkpoint in Obubra, Cross River State, and chased away officers at the post. The military youth of the area, numbering about 8, wearing a head warmer bearing BNL, stormed Ofubonga checkpoint by 6 a.m. today and gave the police officers a hot chase. Reports in the area gathered that the military youth dismantled the checkpoint. The leader of the group in Cross River Central, Ñākēd, confirmed the attack. This might not be unconnected with the January 23 ultimatum BNL issued the federal government to release the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Benjamin Onwuka of Biafra Zion Federation, BZF, and other Biafrans in detention, which ended on Sunday. News Express. To my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, in my own view about this news is that this federal government should expect more of these, because they don't have a listening ear to what these people are saying. Obviously, the Kanu, the IPOB leader, is known to us all that he's not a terrorist. And this IPOB group that is being tagged as a terrorist group, we all know that it is not a terrorist group, but they are only fighting for their own freedom. So why should federal government not have a listening ear to them and grant them what they want? And if at least they don't want to grant them, they should, negotiate with these people, dialogue with them. And I think by dialoguing with them, that is the best way for them to understand each other, not by proving power and flexing muscles on what it is not supposed to be. The federal government should at least attempt to most important thing, instead of flexing muscle, using all the powers they're supposed to use on insecurity on Kanu. I wondered why Kanu will be taken to court and every security will be surrounded around Kanu. Is Kanu a criminal? He's not a terrorist. At least there is nothing bad as if Kanu, they are coming to fight or destroy a lot of things at the court. They should use the strength they are using now against the insecurity that is going on presently in the north side, instead of using all these on Kanu alone. It is not right. For how long do we need to continue staying in a state whereby insecurity always, whereby we are being killed, raped, and a lot of atrocities is happening to us, while the leaders are there doing nothing? Are we saying they don't have our interest in mind? But obviously they don't, because if they do, they would have attended to these issues a very long time. I don't believe federal government cannot curb this insecurity. But there is something fishy about this, which I want us to all. And do not let us forget what Abacha said during his era. Says any insurgency that passes 24 hours, it has the hand of the government in. So, to my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about today's news. Thank you for listening.